All right, let's go into golf courses. TrackMan golf courses, you have over 500 golf courses to select from. Up here, these are all the virtual golf 3 courses. You have your latest golf courses that they've just added. And scroll over. They have the featured golf courses right now. It's these two. Tour venues, these are all the courses that they play on tour that are loaded to TrackMan. Junior tees, par 3s, or the full list of golf courses. You can come in and search a golf course with the search bar. I can type in Pebble Beach, for instance. Here we go, Pebble. Bring up Pebble, come out on the course. I'm logged in with my TrackMan app. The couple of important things to know: you can again sign in with your TrackMan credentials, quick login with the QR code in the top right, and then your name would be added in with your handicap. Or you can add a guest, add guest. But what to know about this section 2 is tee selections. This is where you're going to select what tees you want to play from. Very important to select this before you start playing, because once you start playing, you cannot change this option. When there's multiple players and you add, a ghost round is to play one of your friends on your list. If you go and add guests, get multiple players on here, player 2, player 3. Now when I go in to change tees and I say play from the whites, done, it's going to change just that one. Sometimes it'll give you the option to change all players, but you notice, make sure everyone has the tees they want selected that they want to play. Also, you can come into game settings here. We have individual stroke selected right now, but you could select 2-player teams and do a scramble. You could do 3-player team, 4-player team. You could do match play, stable forward, all these different game options, a better ball. You have different options as far as the kind of game you want to play. If you want to play some teams, you and your buddies. You have alls, you can play front 9 or just the back 9. Easy pin, medium, hard. Mulligans we have defaulted to no. Putting, we have it set to auto putting, auto tour pro. It's gonna give you the putt associated with the percentage of what the tour pros usually get from where you are on the green. You can set it to auto 2 putt. You would select the distance of your gimmies, or auto fixed, 1 putt inside 10 feet. This is going to kind of mess with your handicap a little bit. Or you can set it to manual aim, to where it's going to aim for you and show you the line. Then you just got to hit the speed. Or manual input, where you have to figure out where to aim on the green to make that putt. We like setting it to auto, and either by handicap or by Tour Pro, and then that way your round goes a little bit faster. Putting order, you can putt till you putt out if you're doing manual. And also at the top in course, you can select your wind conditions, your fairway firmness, green firmness. You can make it a breezy day, gusty, windy, stormy. You have all these selections before you start your play. Save settings once you have what you want. Start game. It's going to bring you out on the golf course. A couple of things to know on the golf course. I'm going to hit next down here to bring me right up. So it's telling me 318 yards to the flag. Remember, you want to aim on the computer and always aim straight up on the putting mat. So as you notice, the TrackMan computer had you aimed over these trees, right? So if I was to hit a ball, it would go towards wherever this target is set for. So if I want to hit it out here, a little layup shot, then I want to aim it out here to the left. So just like at the golf course, if I was playing this hole, I'd aim out here to the left and then I'd go up to the tee. I'd hit my shot. Let's see, pull out my club. Now when I say aim on the computer and not on the mat, because your TrackMan is gathering all your data, swing data, your club path data, your face angle data based on the straight line from the ball here to the ball on the screen. And when you move the ball here, it'll move this ball on the screen to adjust that straight line from the ball on the ground to the ball on the screen, so that it measures that data correctly and gives you your correct swing path and club face angle in reference to this straight line. If you're aimed left here instead of on the computer, it's gonna say you have an extreme outside in path, and it's gonna give you the ball flight of an extreme outside in ball path. So I am aimed left over there. If I hit a straight shot, that's where it would go. Hitting a fade, I want to aim a little bit left to give room for that fade, and it faded off of that target line. So remember, always aim on the screen. I'm going to come up here to player 2. I'm going to pause play for player 2. I'm going to pause play for player 3. Now it's my shot again. You see in the bottom left, you got some degrees here and you have some power here and your spin rate. 14 feet up. It's saying the green and this target right here, 14 feet up from where I am now. I convert this always to yardage. So that's almost 5 yards, 3 feet per yard. That would be 15, right? So we're looking at almost 5 yards up. So I would add 5 yards to the 159. So now I'm looking at 164. Power right here, 89 to 94% because I'm in the rough. So it says TrackMan and says 1 yard per percentage. So I'm gonna average that at about 92. So I'm 8% off from 100. So I'm gonna add 8 yards. So I was already at 164. I'm gonna add 8 to that. Now I'm at 172 for my yardage. My degrees over here, it says I got 3 degrees fade lie since I'm right-handed. That means the ball is 3 degrees below my feet downhill. So I'm gonna know that the ball is gonna travel left to right 3 degrees, 1 to 3 yards per degree. So anywhere from 3 to 9 yards, it's gonna turn from left to right. So I'm gonna wanna aim left appropriately for that lie. So I would aim left about 10 yards and then 1 degree down. So it's also downhill a little lie, 1 yard per degree. I'm gonna add another yard to that. So I'm at what, 175 or something to the green. So we'll take a club. I'm gonna get it just kind of close so I can show you some stuff around the green. Let's see if we miss this tree right here. We didn't miss the tree. You might have heard it. So now I'm out in the fairway. Let's see what kind of lie we have here. I'm gonna hit next. Again, another thing you'll find at your name. If you end up in the trees, in the bushes, TrackMan will let you keep hitting the ball in the trees, and it could take you 5-6 strokes to get out. Or you could come up and click on your name, hit voluntary drop. And then from voluntary drop, you're gonna be able to move the ball out of the bushes, out of the trees, and you could just keep backing up until you get to where it's a safe drop area and you can hit that shot, hit confirm, and that way you don't end up taking another on the hole because it took you 6 strokes to get out of the trees. Another options you have clicking on your name, I can remove player. If I need to leave, I can remove player. I can just pick it up if I want, or I can pause player. Now I got a 6-degree fade lie, 117 yards, 9 feet up, 3 yards up. So 120 yards, 6-degree fade. We're looking at least 6 yards left to right. It's gonna fade. Let's see, we'll take her club. That looks like an all right club. Come up, see what happens. Hopefully I missed so I can show you some stuff around the green. Stop, there we go. When you get close to the green, you'll see a grid button right here. This will show you the break of the green. You see the little white lines coming across, red for high, blue for low. I can do a drone view around the green if I can't easily see the green from where my ball is, and see that it's red over here, that's the high spot, blue over here is the low spot. I can get a good view of the green and what's going on with the green before I chip up. Exit that. You can get a drone view from above, anywhere on. You can chip or putt this shot. I see it's breaking a little left to right, so I'm gonna aim a little left to right and then take my shot from there. Oh, this isn't the club I would use, but just want to show you some stuff here. Way too far. But as you saw, that was the break. Like I said, is breaking right to left to right. I can pick up if I'm done, resume since I paused them. That's how you would start. You can do a drone view of the green. You can go straight up. This is what it looks like to go up. You can move your target from this upward drone view in case you need to go up to kind of figure out where you need to aim, and then hit down, and that's where your target is. Close drone view. Another thing when aiming, you can aim on here, on this side. I made this larger, hitting the arrows. Or if I am in the trees and I can't tell on here how to get out of the trees, I can always aim out here like this. So I could see that I have a window through the trees right here. I'm gonna put the X there and then maybe move it out a little bit further. And then I can see on here where my X is going. Then I can get my target out, okay, 120 yards to right there on that line to get out of the trees. Doesn't matter what club you select, it's still gonna give you the accurate data. And the spin, as you saw before too, if that gets going down to 70, 75%, that means it's gonna be a little bit harder to hold the green. And so definitely do what you gotta do for hitting the shot a little bit lower. I just hit this ball selection right here, which allows me to move the ball on the tee box. So if I have trees on the right and I don't want to be over here on the right, I can move the ball all the way to the left side of the tee box. It was showing a little sideways because I had the target there, but you can move the ball anywhere on the tee box by hitting that ball with the tee, and then confirm it. Now you're over on the right side of the tee box. Then you could aim left and play a nice cut around the corner. This is on-course play. If you ever have any questions, give us a call. Our numbers are on the computer. Again, to back out ever is the back button. Oh, while playing the game, there are a few things you can change. You can come in and change the putting if you forgot to change it, or if you want to try manual putting while you're playing, you can, or you can leave it back at Tour Pro. Back, we're gonna quit game, and we're out.